The Warriors played the Cavs yesterday, as you can see, guys. Basically spanked that ass. 110-77. The Warriors. They are up 2-0 on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Next game is Wednesday. Me personally, I feel like this series is over with. Input. Yes, input.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna go 4. I think it's gonna go. I give them 6. I give them game 6.
It might go 6, but I'm
both teams they played like two different animals on the road. LeBron, they play like some Kit Kats, some little bitches on the road. Bro, come on. At home, Cleveland is a whole different beast. Just like at home, Golden State is a whole different beast.
I understand, but this is all I'm trying to say. They're not playing the Raptors.
Nah,
they're not playing the Hawks.
Totally
they're not playing Detroit. They're playing people who can actually defend.
That's totally understood. But once you get in front of your own crowd, it is a whole different atmosphere.
I get what you're saying, but this is what I'm trying to say. They're not playing these teams, man. They got to defend. Then you got to think about it. Kevin Love may not be there. He may not be there. So who you gonna put inside the lineup?
Tristan Thompson. He said the same fucking person. The same fucking person we had last year.
He's already started though. So that's not.
They had who they had like that? Tim
Yes. And he's coming up and you can see why he's not playing anymore.
I've been beat that. He's slow.
Too slow.
He's very much slow as far as being compared to the Warriors. He's very slow.
So we go.
I've never seen nobody done in slow motion like that. This is hilarious.
So who you gonna put inside the lineup?
Oh no, my bad. Channing Frye. I like Channing Frye. He can shoot 3. He's long enough to defend.
Who can he defend? Too slow. He's too slow. You see how Harrison Barnes was killing him.
He can go up on
They taking him to the. You see how Harrison, bro? They're not gonna stop. You gonna demolish him. He gonna demolish him. Come on, man. This is actually what you mean.
Ain't the person who he used to be.
Somebody the same guy who had 5. He had 5 blocks.
Yeah, 5 blocks.
First quarter. LeBron. Right. What did you say?
I didn't see that.
I'm
not gonna say. But fuck all that. My problem with LeBron. You are the greatest player in the world right now, but you only had 18 points. You sat out pretty much the whole 4th quarter. In my book, that's not what the greats do. Michael Jordan didn't do that.
He don't have that type of heart. He don't have that type of heart.
That's bullshit.
You don't have that type of heart.
That's bullshit. Yeah, you came back to win one for the land, and you ain't trying to win one for the land.
I mean,
you just came back, so you getting everybody good graces just to let them go down again.
It's not working. He's trying, but it's just not working. Because I'm gonna just say this, man. It's over in 6. It probably go 5, but I said 6. But it probably go 5. The way it's looking, bro, it's over. It's over. But
yeah, I give him good.
But like I said, man, the game come on Wednesday, man. Y'all make y'all picks. Come Wednesday. Who that?
Carlos to the bullshit, man.
Thank you, Carlos. Y'all want to see it, everybody? It's LeBron James. Okay.
Carlos to the bullshit, man.
Moving on to small sports. That boy, Super Bowl winning champ, cornerback, Akeem Talib.
Yeah,
he was actually shot in the club, in the Dallas club, Saturday night. Apparently he was one of the 2 victims that was shot. It was a fight that escalated inside the club. The shooter, pulled out a gun and shot inside the club, and then the fight escalated outside, which led to another person being shot. One of the 2 people, like I said, was him. So he was treated on Saturday. He should be released. I think he said he was getting released this morning, but it didn't require any surgery or anything like that. But
I know he's not making the trip right now.
Yeah, he's gonna miss the White House trip because of that shooting. So I mean, that just show you, man, like can't be in the club like that no more, man. Like
I got a question, a very intriguing question. How come every time one of these superstars get in the club, man, they always want to get shot or something major goes down? Akeem Talib, Thabo Sefolosha,
but Thabo Sefolosha didn't get shot, but he got. But I'm saying he got into it with New York
I understand. What I'm saying is, whenever they go to the club, whenever they go out, so what I'm saying is, when I make something, they always happen. Whenever they get in these clubs, like, don't let this happen when us regular people go to the club.
Yes, it do.
I've never seen it.
I don't think you ain't never been to Central Station. Thank God they closed that. But yeah, Central Station, bro.
You know what? Now, I tried to get to the station. I was too young. They won't let me.
But this thing you didn't go, because I see you shooting and fighting every day. In that month.
I seen one fight. That was at club 429. I think it's club. I something like that. So Jim Club Boulevard. Two chicks fighting. She was hilarious. That was my first.
It ain't nothing like Central State fight.
Nah, I already know. That's a whole day. Once again, once it's fight, that's a whole different.
It is. But yeah, man. But wishing you a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? We need back on that field, man. You know, even though I'm not a Broncos fan, I'm a Falcons fan. We will be going to the Super Bowl. So
when?
I don't know. When God sees fit that we do go. But till then. I
guess it's gonna be when the hell God come back and get everybody.
So y'all want a little. It
don't matter.
Moving on. That boy Meek Mills, man, he's back in the news again. If y'all did not know, he was on, house arrest. Recently, yeah, he's on house arrest. That's why he's been in Philly for a while. He's been on house arrest. He performed last night at the Beyonce concert formation tour with DJ Khaled in Philly. Bad news again, though.
Oh,
he was just
taking another L.
No, I won't say he's taking another L, but he was just recently released off house arrest. But because he didn't finish up his community service, the judge gave him 8 more days on house arrest. But that's better than go back to jail. So,
right.
So I would say it's an L. So, right.
I'll take my days.
I'll take 8 more days at the house because, like I said, he went back to doing what he loved. And I was rocking the stage, especially out there in Philly to his home crowd. So then again, it's still a win-win. You beat jail, you don't have to do community service, and you rock the stage in Philly. So it's a win-win. So
you actually gonna do it.
I mean, he got Nicki. I ain't gonna lie, he got Nicki. Nicki's back. So he's technically winning. He just lost the battle. He lost the battle to Drake, of course, but he's still winning because he got the bitch. So anyway, but come on, man. You know what I heard? Jealousy is a bitch in church. That's what I heard.
Man. I ain't jealous at all. I ain't jealous at all.
Hey.
I don't say he wouldn't. He wouldn't with that. I mean, shit. Nigga minded you in a couple of tracks, but at the end of the day, you still got the thing that he won.
He did fight him, but at the same time, he still won because he still got me. And he bought like that fucking Rolex watch. The diamond ring. I ain't got a bitch to ever do me like that. But anyway, anywho, man, moving along. Something tell me just yesterday, man. Like I said, something tell me yesterday. So if you had Twitter, it was actually streaming the concert live. Yesterday. So shout out to Twitter. I actually got on Twitter yesterday for the first time in a very long time. But thank you. I actually saw some of the concert, but it was a random delay, which actually pushed everything back by I think a couple of hours. It was supposed to start at like 8, I believe, but the concert really jumped off until 10. So a lot of people that were there, like Bryson Tiller, Ashanti looked real delicious. Real delicious. In her outfit. So I said she looked real delicious in her outfit. But she rocked the stage. But I really want to tell y'all the best performance or best set that I saw that night had to go to DJ Khaled. And this is what I'm about to tell you because this man was just in Phillies. He was just in Philly 6 hours before then to drive all the way to New York to perform at San Park. I'm not saying it's not that far. I mean, I don't know. I ain't never been to Philly. But this is what I'm trying to say. You got to think traffic from New York to Philly. Then you got 2 concerts at that. You know what I'm saying? So he did because he said this is what I was saying because he said it live. He was like they wanted me to fly. He's like I said fuck that. You know I don't fly. I drove from Philly to New York and I waited 4 hours. So he don't fly out. That's why he take a tour bus. Wow. If you watch his snaps, that's why he always on the tour bus. Like he drives from how you gonna get that. That's what I'm saying. That's why he said he missed a lot of money because of that. He said he missed a lot of money overseas because he never flew. He did. Like, is he scared? I mean, he said he flew before, but then he got that his fear of flying. Yeah. So he that's why he's basically on tour and everything. But like I said,
with you on that.
Yeah, I'm with on that too. But this one I'm saying, he had the best set because he bought out. Of course, he bought out Rick Ross. He bought out OT Dempsey. He bought out Top Dollar Sign. He bought out who else he bought out? Let me look at it. He bought out MOP. He bought out MOP. You know what I'm saying? You know, Andy I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I was. Once you said Andy
he bought out MOP and he brought out Busta Rhymes to perform at MOP. With MOP. He bought out Movado. Y'all know Movado. That's the Jamaican man singing I'm So Special. I'm So Special song. He also bought out King Jones and the Locks. So that man right? Yeah, he's on We the Best. Yeah, that's his artist. We the Best. Musical. But he bought out all those people. He had one more guest, but like I said, because of the rain delay, it pushed the concert back a while. So his one last artist he was supposed to break up was Usher. The headliner was Future. Future didn't get to perform that night. So everybody is really, really mad because like Future went on Twitter to basically say, he said, the arena told me to turn back and go back home. He was like, he said major, I think he said major flex or something like that. But that's if you miss a Future concert, man, or you ever been to a Future concert, I say, you know what he brings.
I've never been, but I want to go.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been, but I've seen, you know, some of the people that I've been around. My brother actually went to the one in Myrtle Beach. But lucky bastard. Anywho, but you know what I'm saying? So, you know,
he's gonna be on a birthday bash?
Yeah, see, I think it is gonna be a birthday bash, but that was
the month was always
it was just good that, you know what I'm saying, seeing one of our Atlanta star actually, you know what I'm saying, being
shout out Young Pro, pulled up.
Shout out, you know, bro. But you know, he actually came out. Well, he's actually supposed to come out and rock the same, but he didn't because of that rain. But that's all new that I got for you. You know what I'm saying? That is my edition of actually social circle. But you know, mine was just a little bit better because I had sports in.
So now
we're gonna talk about what I didn't talk about. Calm down. Like I said,
let me
take care of my things.
Go ahead, because I want to talk about this stuff when you talk about the car.
Just want to take over the look. Let me have my things. Okay, me and Jake was actually discussing like who's the top 3 foreigner basketball players of all time. Of all time, you gotta get your top 3. My top 3 is Paul Gasol.
In order.
Okay.
Well, no,
I'm going because I forgot to give you my last. So if I'm gonna go in order, I'm gonna go Hakeem number 1. Hakeem Olajuwon number 1. Okay. Number 2, Paul Gasol. Number 3, Dirk Nowitzki.
I would have Paul Gasol. No, he did.
Why would you not? He's a 2-time. This is why I said he's a 2-time NBA champion. He's a 2-time Olympic champion, and this man he averaged 18 and 10 his entire career.
Thank you.
Okay, wait. Tony Parker, who played with Tim Duncan, who played with Manu Ginobili, who played with.
What the fuck does that mean?
Because I'm saying this nigga Parker carried the team. He carried Memphis to 4 straight playoffs. Even though they got swept off for years, but he carried them. The Lakers and Kobe, he wouldn't have 2 more championships if it wasn't for Paul Gasol, right? Exactly.
No, so, I think it was a contributing factor.
True.
No championship.
Paul Gasol has like 25.
He did, but there were still other contributing factors. Trevor Reed saved all that a couple games.
No, that was in the Denver season. Anyway, get in your top 3.
I don't want to talk about my time. Because I can't sit up here and name, you know what I'm saying, everybody. I didn't do research we were talking about. I want to talk about when this motherfucker said Lottie Diva.
I did say Lottie Diva.
You put him in the top 3 at first, bro. Lottie Diva.
I did say Lottie Diva.
He said he was a monster. And what I said is, if he was a fucking monster, why would they trade him for COVID if he was such a monster?
It was
bro. And that
I'm gonna trade a. Thank you. I'm gonna trade a 31-year-old center for an 18-year-old high school kid. Superstar. Hey, Lottie. Your pink sheets in your locker. Yeah, nigga, I'm trading your ass. What are you talking about? He's easy. 31, he can't move no more. And you got this, I'm getting Shaq, who's coming the following year. Blah, blah, blah. Do your research.
So
Do your research, man. Do your research.
But now I'm gonna say, this whole conversation stemmed from a post that I seen since going the whole social circle.
Right.
A post that I seen from one of my homies that somebody told him Dirk is not top 10 through 15 of all time. He said he actually had Dirk third behind Timmy and Carmelo.
Bullshit. Because he's not better than KD. He's not better than KD.
No,
he's not better than KD.
Chime in right here. Come on, let me join the panel. Not just what you could have put it on.
That's your. This is your project anyway. That's turn on, bro. Turn on, bro. What's your top three?
Yeah.
I give you a last one. I got you number. But I got to put Dirk Nowitzki number two.
Number two.
I got to put number two. My time probably gonna suck at number three.
Thank you. But you said top three, so you just switched up for my top three.
Dirk Nowitzki just, man.
I mean,
He's on different levels, but that's my top.
Right, but you just put him in to he can shoot. Paul Gasol can shoot, play, he can
play paint too.
Right, so
Nowitzki can play.
But he can play the paint. But
he won't shoot.
Right. Paul Gasol had footwork. He had everything that a big man is supposed to do as a big man. As a big man, it still can shoot outside the paint.
I'm glad you said that. Speaking of big man, I want to ask y'all a question.
Okay.
Why do y'all think the big man is fading in the game today?
Because you got so many more skill, more ball handling skill and players and shooters. About to play the paint, like the big men they're necessarily not, the paint, because we're shooting outside now. You got Curry shooting threes. You got Paul Pierce shooting.
Curry shooting half court.
Yeah, like it don't make no.
Everybody want to be a shooter.
Everybody want to be a shooter. So
he's gonna always be like that. Because when Shaq had his time, people want to dominate like Shaq. So it's like when Michael had his time, he wants to shoot like Michael.
Right.
When LeBron had his time, everybody wanted to all people and shit like that. So now Curry had his way, so people want to shoot from goddamn their mama house to the you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna always be that way.
I said, you can even look at the Hawks right now. All big men, all big men. But we don't have shooters on the outside. We got more big men than shooters. We got Schroeder, but we got T.
I'm a Lakers fan.
We got
I'm just wearing his hat.
We got T and Schroeder. Our team overall, we got big men. 3 out of 5 on the floor.
I got a problem with that. Like, and I was just running, get down, shoot, beat the defense, get a transition, and stop at the 3-point line, shoot instead of look, we're gonna go down, slow it down just a tad bit.
It ain't the old.
It ain't the
old.
It's gonna play.
This is funny because I play ball with him. He do the exact same shit he said he don't like to do.
Are you ready? I don't get out there. Put some air on
That's why I said right now we're gonna have our defense. We're gonna come back. I took into the hangout with that boy. Young bro, till then, he's just spinning.
Young bro pulled up on us.
Young bro, man. We'll take 7 o'clock out, man.
Yes. So right now, man, it's time for you boy to check his corner. So as I said earlier in the broadcast, man, got to pay homage to the homie, Muhammad Ali. One of the greatest to ever be. That's how I'm starting my 7 $. I'm gonna definitely come back to that because I got something that I want to talk about. We already know in the media and in today's age, everybody's talking about white privilege. Everybody's talking about black, white, this, that, and the third. And whenever a crime is done, what type of time is to be served and all that other stuff. So this past weekend, Stanford, there was a ex-Stanford swimmer. He was convicted of 3 felonies on Thursday, and the type of time, the amount of time he got is very, very upsetting. I'm gonna give y'all my word. Last Thursday, guy named Rochester was found guilty of 3 felony charges: assault with intent to commit rape on an intoxicated and unconscious person, penetration of an intoxicated person, and penetration of an unconscious person. My man got 6 months. 6 fucking months on 3 felony charges. When you got people that are getting locked up for less than an ounce of weed, based like a bag, a nickel bag or a dime bag of weed, getting 3 to 5 years. That may be off a little bit, but I know it's all okay.
Well, I mean, get locked up for back with 3 to 5 years. Whew, you gonna see a lot of goddamn drugs.
True that. I mean, but still, it may be like 2 years, maybe a year. But 3 felony charges, man, 6 months? Like, are you kidding me?
That's showing you that the white privilege.
It is, and I'm gonna tell y'all what was on the table. Max 14.
Max, okay.
Max 14 on the table. Prosecution. These are the people who are pushing for the 6. They asked for 6 months. He comes back. Hold on, that's the killer. Here's the killer right here. He comes back and asks for 4 months. 4 months, man. What's that? That's 120 days. For 3 felonies. I can't stop saying that enough. Because as I stated, you got folks getting locked up for way less shit for a long time.
That's
Pops, his dad, comes to China and says 6 months is a steep punishment for the crime. What? Hey man, where's Charlamagne, man? I need Charlamagne to give his dad and the damn prosecution done the other day. Or something. So I brought that to the table to talk to y'all and tell me what y'all think about it. 6 months for 3 felonies.
You want to go pro? Or you
Go ahead.
Me personally, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, of course, it really doesn't add up. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it just shows you how money talk. So there's got to be some type of, some type of wealth that he got, his father got.
I'm sorry. I got to let people know Stanford is a prestigious school.
Right. Prestigious
and a wealthy school. Right. Everybody knows that.
So I'm saying, so his father had to have some money either on them or within that university,
right,
for them to actually sweep a lot of that shit. Well, not even say sweep it on the rug, but for him to get that type of leniency. So, me personally, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I am my sister was raped, so so I know firsthand how it is as been around rape victims. So, you know what I'm saying? It's some shit that just don't go away. So, I mean, of course you're gonna find that person who actually did it and prosecute to the high extent. So, but 6 months is really is bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's crazy. Six months way too short. I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, my man's just got out doing 2.5 years for weed about like probation. Now you're talking about 3 felonies.
Right. You go to people get locked up for about 30 days, 60 days. You know what I'm saying? Right. And you tell me this man get 6 months off 3 felonies. Felonies now. Come on, man.
It's bad because my thing is, okay, the backstory to the situation that's on. he was raping her behind a dumpster. The way he got caught, 2 guys were riding down the bikes, and he saw that pretty much a lifeless body. She was unconscious. So the 2 guys got off the bikes. Mr. Turner tried to fled the scene. One of the guys got off the bike, called him and took him out the police.
Shout out to the good Samaritan.
Yes. After court is over, the media tries and goes and talk to the victim and the plaintiff and the defendant. What he says is he's trying to show that he's trying to one night of drinking can ruin somebody's life. So she comes back and just said, you're not only talking about one life, you're talking about 2 lives. I have to live with what you did. The fact that you made my body. I have to live with what you did in my body.
Right.
It's just all bad, and I'm really pissed off about the situation because you have Darren Wilson. Who else? The cop that shot Tamar Rice. These are not the views of Indio Radio. These are the views of Chucky. And I'm going to say that because I'm a black man. I have a son, and I fear for my son growing up. Whether they're knocking us off, they're not knocking us off one by one. They're knocking us off in blissful bunches, and it's very hard. All those guys, they did that. It was on camera, man, witnesses, and all that good stuff. They're still working their jobs. Why? Wow. These mothers can't get their sons. Or Sandra Bland, who was stopped and magically she died in herself with no real backstory to the situation. Like the way society is going right now, it's like I want my kids to just go to school, go to your extracurricular activity, and just come home. Like, how can you have fun as an African American if you're steady being watched when you aren't even doing anything? When you are doing something, there's other things that are wrong with what you're doing. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. My biggest thing right now is I don't know how to have this talk to my son when he becomes of age. What do I tell my son? Well, son, you go ahead and put your hands up, but there's a chance that you still get shot. Or there's still a chance that something may happen to you. Not all cops are bad, but everybody know that there are crooked cops out there. So as a parent, like, how do you bring this type of thing to your kids? How do you talk to your kids about this type of thing? You know? And it's just, I don't know what to say about it. But we're going to move on from that, and we're going to talk about the great Hangout. He passed at age 74. People say everybody knew he had Parkinson's disease, and he recently fell ill. So everybody knew what Muhammad Ali stood for. His name used to be Cassius Clay. He hated that name, so he changed it to Muhammad Ali and what he stood for. So I want to know, what y'all, some of y'all, of knowing about Muhammad Ali and over the years seeing about Muhammad Ali. What are some of y'all best memories about Muhammad Ali?
Okay, so like I grew up boxing as well as like being an athlete, track, football, and all that. So I boxed too. His style of boxing is just, it was old school, but it was phenomenal. Right? It was phenomenal. The reach he had, the footwork he had, the stamina. You had to go through it every day, 3-4 times a day, you know what I'm saying? It's truly phenomenal. Layla Ali came to the gym one time. I'll never forget. She came to the gym and everybody's eyes kind of lit up, you know, spark like some type of energy, like to go hard, like, you know. Those fighters from another gym come in like sparring session. So it was our gym. I was at 12th round at the time over there up in Smyrna. It was in Smyrna at the time. There was another gym that came in. It was just electrifying. Like, you wanted to go harder, you wanted to do better. You know, like, crazy. We used to watch film on it all the time. We used to Floyd, and it was crazy. It was more like Lennox Lewis and Mike Tyson. Yeah, more heavyweights. More heavyweights. But he was definitely an icon. You know, somebody to look up to, somebody to want a lot of energy and be excited about it. You know, I always say nothing happens to be get excited. You try with passion, you got a passion, you love what you do. You love what you do, you put it in the work. It doesn't like I gotta kill myself for it. Like, no, just stay in your pace and build up your stamina, your pace and your endurance. Muhammad Ali is definitely going to be missed. Definitely that dude. Yeah.
I feel the same way. You know, his work ethic. You know, he's basically a pioneer, to say. You know, so he actually he's the epitome of what an American should be. Because not only did he stand up for what he believed in, you know, saying you know, like he did his time on Earth, so you know he's gonna do his time, you know, in the afterlife. So I feel like it was, but I like it more because it was a shit talker, man. But at the same time, he backed it up
every time.
So that's the thing I really like about it. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to talk shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So see myself, you know, in him as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of a kind, man. So you know, it's a lot of people use that, you know, American Idol, you know, term to loosely. You know what I'm saying? But he actually was American Idol. You actually want to be something similar to Muhammad Ali.
And okay, what aspect about Muhammad Ali is, you know, kind of piggybacking off of what you said. Right. Muhammad Ali stood for peace. For boxing at one time, because he rebelled. He went against what they wanted him to do. And that we as of right now, what's going on inside of it, we crave that right now. But we need people to stand. I feel like as of right now, there's nobody standing up. Wake up to the situation of what's going on in that world. But for waking up, there's no voice for the people. Even though people have their own voices. I said there's no voice for people. But if you have somebody with a huge following or a big stature, like somebody in the rap game or somebody in the sports industry or somebody to stand up, you know, on the people, you know what I'm saying, the African American people, like Muhammad Ali did, Malcolm X did. It's really sad that he's gone, you know. So with me saying that, I to the top of the day real quick. Muhammad Ali, who do you guys feel be next up as far as a African American advocate
I already got my pick.
I got my pick, and I did. You know what? Mad research on this guy, and I also have people who I say shouldn't even be considered. So, young pro, what I want you to do is take that vitamin, digest it, think on it, and after we come back from the break, we're gonna talk about that at some point in time. So, DJ, spin me out, man.
Okay. We all back. Mr. Hangout next one. Team next one. Left. It's time for that interview out there. I was broke in the building, man. Wow. Bro, those that really don't know, man, you gotta let them know. Yeah. Let them know to your word, man. Tell them where they can find you at.
This is boy Young Pro in the building, man. Y'all follow me on Instagram, One Steady Turn Up, on Twitter. I'm pro on Twitter. Y'all go follow me, y'all go hit me up, you know what I'm saying?
I heard.
Oh yeah, I got to get you Snapchat, man. I heard the Snapchat world.
Hey, production man. And this mother got Snapchat and never turned back.
Oh man.
Speaking of clicks, you know what I'm saying, doing some of my research. You know what I'm saying? See that you had, like I said, we talked about a pool party, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, we had crazy pool
Pool party. See some of the evidence, see some of the things on there.
Yes.
You know, I just want to know, I know they all went in the
Right.
Oh yeah, they was definitely built. We have an annual pool party every year. It's usually around the same time, 4th of July, Memorial Day weekend. My boy Divine Stevens, Frank Walker. You know, we go ahead and throw that pool party one time. We invite the city out, food, drinks, beautiful ladies. We got all the hustles in the city. You get money.
Yeah,
We got money.
we got a conversion because NDO needs a pass.
Yeah.
You need something.
We need 4th of July, man.
4th of July.
4th of July. So we ain't got no schedule advance of 4th of July due production. You know, okay, it looks like we clear. We clear. So ladies, y'all better get ready. We coming in there, big.
Hang out ready shows in the building.
Man, I see, like I said, doing some research, man. I sent it to regular from one house. You know, and I got a business degree.
Yeah, I got my BA in business, business management. 2-time track champion.
I did see that.
Yes. 200 meter. I do javelin. Did 4x1. So played football my first year. It's kind of on the mud slide for that. You know, on the mud slide, I play outside linebacker. You know, I'm quick, fast.
Okay.
You know, but track treated me real good. I got to travel. You know, all the hotels. It was all boys school, so you know everybody knew who we were. You know,
Right.
Everywhere we went, you know, we dominated. We dominated.
So you say you ran 4x1.
4x1, 200, do javelin.
Okay.
So yeah, I heard the track story. I know how track team get down. I know that.
Shout out Coach Hill, man.
I know y'all get down in the track work. So you know, we can. I'm telling you,
Track work.
Yeah. We had what's the young girl name came in after that Iowa State. Shit. But anyway. Yeah, she was a little, I can't say what I want to say, but
Track athlete.
yes, she was a track athlete. Yes, she was. Yes, she was in Indiana State. You know, shout out to Ashley right now. Okay, but let me get out there. Back to this. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Back, you know, bro. Okay, I see you got your mixtape. Okay. You tell me how you came up with that concept, that name.
The Wazoo was just based off of, you know, like, when you get out of thin air, when you get it out the blue, you say you got it out the Wazoo. Like, where'd that come from? It came out the Wazoo, like it just came out of thin air. Okay. I thought about it, I was just like, Wazoo, like thin air, out of the blue, like it just came out of nowhere. Casey the Beat Monster helped me put all that together, you know what I'm saying? That whole project, and Beat Monster family, DJ Plug is family, you know, and Nike Boy, BK, you know. produce that.
Okay.
But yeah.
So how was the creative? I see you have 18 tracks on there.
Yeah.
18 tracks. So I know you got a favorite. I know you got a favorite one on there.
All I know. This track I did called All I Know. That track was just based off of everything that I came up with. Just what you know with your instincts, what you base it off of, you know, how you treat life, how you treat others. You know, some people don't know nothing else but what they know.
That's true.
You know what you know, you know what you don't know.
That's true.
Shout out KC for that, and my boy Eris on that track and whatnot. I introduced him to and from there. It was crazy. We spent them crazy nights in the studio, you know, people calling, girls calling, you know, all that. You're like, nah, I can't do it. I gotta put it in work.
You don't put it on the side of the work.
You gotta put it on the side of the way. It come like that. Sometimes it gotta be like that. Sometimes it's real, man.
If you had to think about it, when you get to the work, the more you work, the more it's gonna be. So how did the mixtape? How did you come about? How did you guys, you know, start working on it? Really, I'm sorry. What I'm asking, you know, the concept as far as like the direction you want to go with the mixtape.
Explain in the mixtape what really goes on, I guess, in a young black person's head. Or say, you know, when you do random things, the party life, so I'm not talking about the legal hustle and all that, but I'm making like the hustle trying to really get it in.
Right.
Food and all that. You know, how that really equates and how you try to put it out in your music or whatnot, you know, what you really living and stuff. It was just like all I know was just having my instincts, you know, and what I felt like my intelligence level was, you know, what I was trying to create, what I was trying to put together at that time. The other tracks on there, the hype shit we had on there, the hype shit I did an EDM for that. That was just like. That was just like enough like on 1,000, you know, like you don't know, man. That was just you take a bottle, you take like we gonna turn off some serious like 1,000. So that whole project, shout out to Mark for letting us in the studio. Mark came up with Rich on the Farm Party. You know, he did production for everybody. Everybody, you know.
So you work with a lot of you know people who really not that big of a name, you know what I'm saying? They like to be behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes,
you know,
yeah.
So I see you work with a lot of people. So.
Shout out for teaching me how to engineer, you know, I say myself.
Yeah, you can say engineer, yeah. You can say yourself a lot of money. Yeah.
Being an engineer, so I learned the engineering game. I spent 10,000 my first project before the lawsuit.
10,000?
10,000 bands. Hold on.
10 bands.
10 bands.
What lawsuit?
10 bands before the lawsuit.
Check me out.
Yeah.
Going to college too?
Going to college.
So you got tuition and the lawsuit. Hey man. Whew.
Yo,
bro, that's great.
And I mix and master all that, and I was just like, dang, like I really broke bank for this. But then I look back and I'm just like, I spent the next 3 years, like 2.5, 3 years, learning how to engineer and learn my craft. And now it's just like I feel like my household name is engineering field, you know, like.
So you don't need nobody else to help you, right? You need nothing.
I would collab with a few people.
All right.
I would collab with a few people.
You could be just like J. Cole do his thing. J. Cole, I'm gonna be my production, my engineer, you know, my beat, you know what I'm saying?
But sometimes you need to have a certain team, you know, place, you know what I'm saying? It's better one. They actually it become a lot when you just
by yourself.
when you by yourself.
Yeah. That's a lot of pride ego would come in to that concept. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. Good job. Good job on that one. Good job on that one, Chucky.
So I'm gonna ask you, man, when did you first become interested? Because you were 6.
Yeah, that's what
I'm pretty sure. So I mean, it's before high school, all of this stuff. When did you first become interested in doing music?
I would say about 16, 17. 16, 17. I went to the studio. It was Highway Studios. Brought up a Shampoo Tucker. Guy named Moto. He let me in the studio. He was just like, if you want to be an artist, you want to be a rapper, what you trying to do, you know, I let you record one song, and I was always in there listening to other artists, you know, do they do it for Columbia Records, the Atlanta record artists and all that, and I'm just, I can do that. I'm 16, 17, I'm like, I can do that.
Right.
So I did my first song, and I actually wrote the song. A Young Jeezy, what was it, the trap music, yeah. And I actually wrote the song to that beat, original from Dope Boy beats, and it was called Take 'Em Out, and he loved it. Fell in love with it, loved it. It was like considered his music.
So was that your first time, right?
My first time recording, ever really just dived into music like that. Like
One time.
Yeah.
one take.
Oh,
It was
you
cool.
have time that you did it one take.
And after that, it just became really just rolled in from magazines to the interviews to any place in the country, you know, rankings and stuff.
So let me ask you, that you are in the indie field. You feel like enough indie artists is really getting the exposure that they need to get, right?
Oh man, I do, and I see where they're going with it, and I see the cap, and I see the bread, and I see the excess savings and what they're and the individuality. I'll also say a lot of major labels are taking over those fields and stuff. If you want to do summer jam, if you want to do a award show or whatever, you kind of like, you know, you got to figure out what's your niche,
right?
How do you know what I'm saying? How do you also throughout the whole year? Because just like BMI, they pay you by quarters,
right?
Quarter. And it's a business still. That's why a lot of artists still have to be businessmen. And I feel like a lot of artists are just rappers, singers, musicians. They're not businessmen.
Right.
You know, you got to do the numbers. You got to do.
So would you consider kind of a big record label?
I would.
Give me some choices. Give me some choices.
Top three. Okay. Atlantic being one.
Hold on, let me ask you this. You know, Def Jam, they have many, you know. Is that certain? Is it just Def Jam as a whole? Or is it just like,
I would say Def Jam as a whole. Because when I look at
Def Jam Island?
I would say as a whole, because you can sit back and you know you can be on that boss level. You know, you can make your own exact decisions.
Exactly.
You can make your own. You can do your own releases. You know, actually have a say in what you're doing. You know, and like all these 360 deals going around and stuff, and you getting money off people's shows and stuff. Like, that's crazy. Like they never did.
That's a lot of artists.
Like, you got all these Indians, you know, I can name some names, but you got all the Indians and stuff, you know, wanting to do, you know, what they want to do, and they still have that label and that name and that built up credibility.
While we on the topic of Indians, how do you feel the indie game has changed from versus when you first got it and what you got today?
It's skyrocketing. Be honest, it's really skyrocketing. You got what Young Money, MMG, Paper Route Empire, Street Execs, you know, and you can really look at the time it took for them to create the indie till now, compared to back then until now, and what the time frames are. So if you split the time frames and see how long it took to get hot, then the time frame now is a lot faster. So if you it's a lot faster.
That is the truth, because you know Drake got one down mixtape, and he had everybody knocking at his damn door after that one mixtape.
After one mixtape.
But I think he was already being looked at by like Cash Money.
I never heard him before that mixtape.
Well, true.
I mean,
That's the big thing, though.
Yeah, that's the big thing. That's a whole other time with the mixtape game and all that. But like OVO in 2017, just like a Gucci stamp you and say you know you good,
Right.
you know, and you're out the door, you know, you good. Labels, you know, right now definitely on the uprise. Because you know they can come in as like a, I want to say, but you know, or get a distribution deal, or come in as a co-partner, but still has, you know, 50% ownership, you know, of what goes on with their artists, with their producers, with their engineers, you know, their camp. You know, and I like that where that's going.
It's time to get to the music. Man.
Yes.
I see you brought some goodies for us.
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So I mean, what's the first track that you want?
What track did you bring us today?
Anything goes, produced by DJ Blood. I know that.
Okay. So everybody get into it.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, which one of these days you want to open up today?
Like that life, no
Give
trade.
us a little sample of what it like.
Life was it was just y'all see from the ground to what I post, you know, what I'm out here filming and shooting and stuff, like we the ones in there. I ain't gonna lie, back in school, I was the one popping the bottles, you know, buying the sections, the VIP,
So
but the homies and all that, you know, we went down to South Beach. I'll tell you no lie, we spent 30 bands down in South Beach. For spring break.
Why do you want to come get me?
For spring break, 30 bands.
I'm man speaking about 50 bands. I ain't seen it.
He got the check.
Like, Tommy flew in, two homies I met from Cali and all that. Hey, Oakland, Cali and all that. And shout out to my mama, she from Cali, you know, she went to Berkeley, San Bernardino, you know. They flew down, and between, I want to say like 3-4 people, it's like 30,000 from KOD to all around. Yeah, I love strippers.
Right.
I feel like I was a legend and all that. Just a little bit.
Okay.
But we got like Ferrari or something, and swerve down oceans and all this. They told us penthouse about 1,700 a night.
Jeez.
Complimentary champagne every morning, everything. We were just like, yeah, give me that.
Hey, man.
Did
Did y'all have the damn flyers rolled on and shit?
We might as well
Live like a real.
live like that.
Go ahead and do that to the world, man.
We on Pro, aka Set Turn Up, man. Live like that. Trade this new joint right here. Live like Blues by DJ Blood, man.
That one.
Yes.
With that.
That's all I know. Party
Young Pro, y'all who just now tuned in. This is the guy who spent 30,000 for 4 fucking nights in Miami. Back. Hell no. If you have you ever been to Miami? Yeah. Miami is expensive.
I've heard that story.
I'm telling you, I went down to Miami my first year going, you know what I'm saying? And my first year going there, I went to the club and they was like Gucci ain't gonna be there. So I'm like, alright, you know what I'm saying? We go on policy from the A, Gucci from the A, so went in there, spent $60 to get in that bitch. I just got a bill. The bill was $9.
Oh, what?
$9 fucking dollars. So it was $69. This man spent 30,000. 30 racks.
Crazy.
How many damn beers did you have?
One. I only had one, bro. One. I had that. Not basic that shit. But anyway,
I wasn't there too. But that's a six pack.
that's the case. That is the case. But they like, don't get that better than like what? You spent 30,000 in my hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's good. What else keeps young pro living?
Just it's a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. My mama always taught me, you know what I'm saying, don't be average. Don't less. Don't settle. You know, never get too comfortable, you know. Keep driving me, you know what I'm saying, to be better, you know. Graduated school, I probably got like 15, 20 job offers by now. And for me, it was just like you working for somebody else and you gonna wake up 6 o'clock in the morning, gotta be work at 8.
Right.
Then leave work at like 7, maybe like 6 or 7 or whatnot. Go through all this Atlanta traffic, like, nah, for how much? Like, unless it's just gruesome, like a gruesome amount, then it's just not worth it. You be an entrepreneur, your own boss, you know, do what you do. So that you got, you know, realize what you're good at. You know, you gotta capitalize on what you're good at, work at what you're not good at, you know. Right now, my favorite place to go gotta be Vegas. Vegas taught me a lot. Like,
that's one of the most lit places I have ever even mentioned. Speaking of my way, Ashley said, hey.
tell what's up.
Yeah.
But Vegas, bro, like, working at my job, they go. And they always like, hey, like, maybe like last Friday night. I'm like, when did last Friday night? If they
don't.
That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the most living I've ever.
You gotta know how to move.
Right.
You gotta know how to move.
I've never been to Vegas, man.
Don't just blow it off.
I've never been. I've talked to a lot of people about Vegas.
I heard. I got 2 partners out there in Vegas today. Couple days, so I know what I mean. Just living through them through their snap, of course. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, it's live down. So you know, I got to get your level of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, I'm still on that man.
We headed out.
My little brother, Jude, man, he on PSC. Shout out PSC racing, road across. You know, the youngest owner out there. And invited me out to the West Coast one time. I took it one time for the Florida Pacquiao fight. We was out there. So, we went for the Florida Pacquiao. We made a little 10 out there. I was like, after that, it was just blackjack, strictly, you know, and we had rules, you know what I'm saying? We had strict rules, but then, you know, who we went with it and all that. It was like 2 or 3 of us. And, you know, we gamble late at night, early in the morning, you know, during the day, you was at dude. You know, midway through the night, you know, you was at dude. Like, to the complimentary service and all that stuff. It's like you're a different person out there. You know, like, yes, you gotta be lit going out there.
So this I want all you rappers can talk about you doing this. And that if you actually don't have stories like Young Pro's giving us right now, you're a liar.
What's up?
Okay.
Right on the track.
Which one we're gonna get into?
I'm gonna switch it up, do it for my West Coast right quick. Like I'm saying, since I had to mention Cali and the Bay, you know, and Vegas and whatnot. So know that
Know that?
Know that.
Tell us a little bit about Know That.
So Know That was into my Cali side, you know, like my mom, like I said, from Cali, and all the people hungry in my house, you know, shout out the whole Cali team. We had Cali Open, you know, Riverside, Berkeley, you know, all sides, you know what I'm saying? So know that was just, yeah, know, like from rehab and Vegas, and that was just speaking on really my experiences in Cali. I experienced Cali in my eyes and Vegas in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? So everything I talk in this is 1,000, not 100, 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
They know how to keep it.
Yeah.
So go ahead, introduce that to the world right now.
And new job, Know That.
Hey, Jay. Yeah, shout out to the Bishop man. Y'all who don't know who Bishop is, that's not that name. Anyway, back to Young Pro, man.
So it's
Gave us a lit song, gave us the lifestyle of Cali, West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, how did that all adapt to Young Pro?
all right, so Young Pro, first off, stand for Young Professional. It's like the chop down, Young Pro, you know, just professional, you know, everything I do, I was just extraordinary, you know, a little above average, you know, way above average, excuse me. From sports to the music to everything else, you know what I'm saying? It was just be above average, you know, so I just came up with Young Pro, just took it and ran with it. And the Teddy turn up was just my you know, my real name said, you know, turn up, and I just added it together and said turn up.
Like that. So yeah. Give me some of your musical. You know, who
Okay, so definitely got to give it up to for Young Jesus. But definitely like inspired me to do the first song, even wanna rap when hop in the studio, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tip, you know what I'm saying? We actually went through to the What Up video shoot. That was my first time, you know, seeing Cedar like that, seeing South Friend, you know, and Bankhead, you know, like that. You know, and actually being a part of all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and me, dude, you know, I appreciate everything. I'm humble, you know, I'm real humble. Humble me, met me, actually seeing me in person and everything, you know, they would say, like, you're not, you know, he ain't this, he ain't that, you know, he's humble. He might joke here and there, you know. I'm a bit like that type of dude, I'm a little goofy dude, you know, but still, you know, I got that humbleness about me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm Jesus, I gotta give it to the West Coast. I'm Too Short, Mac Dre, you know, Problem, I Am Sue, you know, for laying down that baby music, you know, and keeping it alive like that for Cali. Oh man, there's so many. Rocco, you know, I hooked up with his producer, who was on the first project he came out with, that 7 first album and whatnot. You know, Marvelous J. Shout out to Marvelous J. I did a song with Joe Gator. That song with Keisha Cole, you know, and all that. But Joe Gator was on a song called it was crazy. And I actually had to go into his house, we recorded it, laid it down. You know, JT was in the building, so you know, turn up every guy. Yeah, JT.
Right.
Yeah. He was in the building, all that. He liked what I was putting down, and Joe Gator, you know, hop on there. I laid that down with that same mentality, you know, from here in Hustle for this morning, you know, from Rocco and all that. We're doing anything right now, like Future, you know, you can respect the style, you gotta respect the style, you gotta respect the craft from the lyrics to the how he's coming about, how he's putting it all together in the production, you know, and all that. And I respect the engineering aspect as well, you know, trying to piece together musically, you know, relation and stuff, you know, it's just not from the track listings in order, you know, how it feels when you listen to something in order, how you put the compilation together, like you make a record. How was it, how was the ad-libs, the beat, you know, the verses, the lyrics and all that, you know. You really gotta think all that out before you just start, you know, like, you know, it's hot. Like, it may be hot to you, but it's not hot to everybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like a lot of people just one record or one catchy record, like that's it. But if that was your bread and butter, if that was your chemistry, you know, that's a formula that worked.
Right.
And keep that same formula and don't try to switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm kind of surprised, man. You didn't say nobody from the hometown, man. Florida, man. Like, that kind of took me back.
Nah, it's crazy that you say that because we grew up listening to a lot of Trick Daddy.
That's to be expected, right?
A lot of Trick.
That's the bad.
Yeah. Like I said, I rock with Ace Hood.
You know what? That's the first time somebody said that. I like to.
He's very underrated, but if he just stopped doing like love songs and then hard songs and then quick, like people would still because he literally like he has great lyrics, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just Ace Hood is really
right. Like, I need him to be a little bit more consistent with it. Like, I forgot the name of the last album. No, his last part. He be a little more consistent. I think his name would definitely be able to be in front of something.
Just stretched it out, you know, on all projects he did, you know, Florida and everything that he's done, you know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like he's underrated.
Yeah, he's underrated. Salvation 22 was pretty good. Yeah. So yeah, he's pretty good. But yeah, that's really exciting on that. What you saying that you add the hometown. I actually thought that was a first. It's a lot of you did a lot of the Atlanta and you know West Coast. So, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, are those Atlanta and bigger influence as opposed to the home team? Or?
No, I'm definitely for the home team, and I definitely forgot Ludacris, you know, and all that. Faye and stuff. Shout out Jazzy Faye, you know. It's crazy because I see a lot of sides. I listen to a lot of music, and I see what works and what doesn't work. Right. You know, and when you have, I feel like when you have family in those places, that opportunity and that, like if your mom, your dad from a certain place, then indulge in your culture, indulge in where they're from, and respect it. You know what I'm saying? You from Ohio, you from Cali. Like, that makes no sense at all. You don't have no ties to that. Like, it makes no sense.
You hear that designer? You hear that designer?
No.
You're from New York. You rap like you're from the South. You're not featured. But I mean, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, when you don't have no ties to anything like that, then I don't feel like you have that right to step into that arena. But I mean, that's just my opinion. Each his own. You know?
I want to actually, we used to ask past shows for one rapper or artist in the game. Yeah, see, I said in the past, you ain't been here. Yeah. In the past, we used to ask all our guests, you know, but we don't ask you top 5 influences are. We never ask you, who do you feel like in the game? So if we could do without one artist in the game right now.
Oh man. This name,
yeah, I mean, it could be mainstream, it could be indie, just a sucker rapper that you feel like should not be.
Soulja Boy.
I would consider Soulja Boy a rapper. I consider him as a rapper. He's a businessman.
Soulja Boy, tell him.
He's a businessman.
Man.
Rich nigga. 400 mil.
Oh, well,
400 mil.
that's actually not true.
That's not.
It's not?
Yeah.
Oh.
Research is
Oh.
it's well, I say like
Approximately.
yeah, that word right there. But reach that. I think 20 something like that. He's a partner of the public.
Oh, that's a decent performance.
So he just like I think 50%, just like Justin Bieber. So he's not gonna get. He's not holding on. So but they say he went off the 400 mil and too early. So that was his fault. Jokes on him. I agree with you. You know what I'm saying? But still, that's a long way from 400 mil. So jokes on me. I got 20.
Thank you.
Anyway, but that's we not talking about. We talk about Soulja Boy. Anyway, back to what you said. Yes, I agree with you. Soulja Boy.
Have you did?
I got a few joints that I'm gonna release upcoming. I do have some projects coming up. I still got global in the works. I know the world's really been waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? It's about that time now. Doing a couple deals and stuff. Deals now. What will be the next project? I got Tales from Take the Turn Up. Telling me personally, you know, that's from Cali to Atlanta to Florida. I got hella family in DC, you know. And Capitol Hill, you know. My cousin went Hampton, you know. So
Is dates for those? Like, you know, take the dates.
I don't have the dates as of yet.
You gotta let us know now.
I definitely let you know.
You gotta promote that. We gotta get you back on the show. That's what I'm saying. We gotta get take time. We gotta get you up.
Be crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to see what you're trying to do.
Yeah, we got you. Any play soon?
I'll be in Atlanta and doing a few tours and stuff coming up and whatnot. Like 20 city tour. I'll be here in Atlanta doing a few shows and stuff that I put together and all that. So
Let people know so we can know so they can be out there supporting you now.
oh yeah, I definitely let y'all know. We keep y'all posted, but like culture, you know, the open mic feature and all that. Kelly with Making the Magazine is definitely known for putting on you know, a lot of that, putting together a lot of things. Excuse me. Definitely trying to put some things together.
I'm glad T-Mac asked you that. He brings me to one of my favorite questions that I like to ask the artists. It's neat picking your brain to see how big you want to be and how big you want your brand. Any venue, it could be overseas, it could be somewhere here, what would that be? Especially because you know you're a multi-state, you're throwing out different states that you like to visit, that you like to be. Right. But I just want to know. I want to see. So you got more than one.
I do got more than one. I do got more than one. Phillips Arena got to be first. Time. Staples Center. Cali. And Madison Square Garden.
I love it.
I want that Atlanta dude that come down and just smash, and they be like, that's all they talk about when they leave that venue, when they leave that show. Like how Atlanta really put it down, how they really represent it, I see myself in Atlanta really this game right now.
I love that. I love that. Like that right there. If anybody knows marketing, everybody knows New York is like one of the most, but the biggest place to build your brand. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like there's so many people with it being so much people, so much foot traffic. Where would you feel like if you said Madison Square Garden or Ocean? What was the first place?
I have to say, really that promo area, most marketing from the big jumbo screens and all that, having the name on the screen, that's flash. We got people in and out of New York all the time, Times Square especially. There, had a little situation out there and whatnot. It was definitely an experience. I've seen all sides, from the boroughs and Queensbridge, Queens, and I've seen Times Square, Manhattan, Diamond District, and all that. It really opened my eyes to something different. It's something different, like the South and even the Midwest and Chicago, Philly, they really got something, up there that's really appealing. I said, getting back off earlier, how you have other artists, from Atlanta or whatnot, but they like it. So obviously see it's working, right? So
because that lets me know that you're big on yourself. Because the biggest thing, you're your biggest thing. The fact that I like what you're doing.
Appreciate that.
I respect that. Like you said, spirit about you, man. You know what I'm saying? You can tell just by the way you. So, tell us about this last track. You know what I'm saying? Before you talk about the last track as well, also, also make sure you know we can find the project, man.
Okay, so y'all find my projects and stuff on live mixtapes on the Young Pro. Up on the Young Pro 21. I'm all over. iTunes, Amazon. No, I don't. I've at SoundCloud. Got more off share. Download my music. Y'all listen to it. Tell me what y'all think. Whatever. Shout out to radio for looking out my time. You know what I'm saying? NoDays off for real. We sleep 2 hours up. I don't know 1 hour. We sleep 2 hours up.
I like that.
Yeah. Right here is anything goes. Anything goes. And that's exactly what it is. Anything goes. Ain't no limits, ain't no boundaries, sky's the limit. Or whatever y'all want to call it, man. Just like DJ Club, so.
Get up out of here. You ready to get up out of here. But like I want to take go ahead, say your shout out, man.
And then, every week I gotta give a shout out to my baby, man. Like I say, KKK, T-Mac, shut the fuck up. Don't say what you gotta say. Kinsley, Kylie, KJ, I love y'all, man. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Chucky_.
Black man with the child named KKK. You already know. Shout out to Ashley Jackson, but not here. Y'all follow her. Ashley once all follow me.
I appreciate it.
Shout out to Ashley, man. We miss you, man. I'll be back soon. Follow me, man. Name is 21 on all social media. Hangout, OffRadio. We got to get about him. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight for the Lunch Back. They will be here interviewing David Shan. Please for Suckers, man. Till today, y'all already know about it. We don't eat. See you Wednesday, baby. Spirit.